Alright, the map is Atacama, and Red's ELO is 642, and Blue's ELO is 651, and Red is playing as the Khmer, which is a siege elephant civilization, basically, and they get a unique unit called the Ballista Elephant, which is a mounted scorpion, and they also get a Battle Elephant, which is very tanky and strong and hard to counter, and the blue player is playing as the Magyars, which is a cavalry civilization with a unique unit called the Magyar Hussar, which is basically a super strong light cavalry unit. Not as strong as a knight, but there's an upgrade you can use to make it cost only food upgrades, so it's pretty easy to spam from castles. And it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it's going to be a hard matchup for the Magyars here. Look at they're coming in scouting right away. Also, relatively low elos. Hopefully we have some nice low elo legends over here. I want to see some crazy things happen. I would love to see the red player just rush Castle Age, get some Ballista Elephants, get some Battle Elephants, just have like this, and just have this wave of strong, tanky units. The Battle Elephants in front, melee, doing big damage, being hard to take down. The mounted Ballista Elephants, you know, holding Scorpions basically, behind those, doing range damage, doing a lot of damage from behind. I would love to see that. So Red's scouting a little bit over there, Blue's aggressively scouting. They're putting on some, they're trying to use the houses for the walls between the trees. They want to wall off a little bit. And they've got, they move the llamas. Normally, the llamas are most efficient right here. You start in Empire Wars, playing Empire Wars, by the way. You start with 6 villagers here and 1 animal there. You have them work on that. You find these ones and send them over, but no. They want to get them at the mill. It's still fine, not a huge difference. And, ooh, the red player is not using houses for walls, which people typically tend to do as they get more experienced. They're just, I need houses, and I'm going to spam houses over here, and I'm not going to worry about using those for defenses. So either Red's going to go for no defenses, or they're probably going to just put like some palisade walls or stone walls up to protect themselves. It depends if they want to play aggressive or defensive. Who knows? It's the elos are 651 and 642. You can see them up here as well, so it's hard to say. Red's scouting over here. We can actually take a look at how their scouting's going. Red's making their way over here, going to beeline. They'll see the house from Blue. They have found Blue. Ooh, they see those villagers. You want to attack those villagers? Want to give them a little poke? No, they don't care about harassing the villagers. Probably a smart call. If Blue's paying attention, 5 villagers just bodies at 1 scout. Scout's good for scouting. Damage, not that great. 2 or 3 villagers just takes out a scout. No problem. They stand there and fight. Different if they're cutting, though. And what about Blue? If I, like, shift right-click on you, then double-click this, then we have a vision over here. You scouted over here. You did not even find a base. You went over this way and found nothing. So you don't know where their base is just yet either. Okay, good to know. And now, with low elo legends like this, you know, if they're low elo, I'm just going to call them legends, even if they're not doing gimmicky stuff or not. Quite often, both players will want to boom up. There might not be a lot of early attacks. Also, Atacama seems like there's a bit of space in between them here. So maybe they want to, like, you know, chill out for a little bit. Also, I am streaming this on, you know, YouTube here, so, you know, main channel, right? So, if I pause, it's because I'm, like, pausing to read chat. Now, what are we looking at over here? We have 35 villagers over here, 41 villagers over here. You can also tell it right here. So, Red is doing a little more aggressive in the economy. They have much less idle TC time, idle town center, how much time your town center is sitting there not making units. So as long as you have things, you know, being made right here, your town center is not idle. Blue did build a couple spearmen, which not necessarily a terrible idea. Sometimes a player will like to build a quick stables and then make 2 or 3 more scouts and then have like, you know, 3 or 4 scouts come attack the village a little bit. It can be pretty devastating if you don't have a couple of spearmen of your own or your own scouts to defend. I think I might actually prefer using, instead of like, oh, I'm going to get 2 spearmen to defend against a scout rush, I might also just like do a scout rush myself of like, not even to attack, just like make 2 myself. Because the scouts, when you're open like this on most of the maps, it's very easy to send 2 or 3 scouts in. The spearmen are slower than the scouts, they'll come to defend them. The scouts just run past them, outpace them, and then come attack some villagers over here, and the spearmen are always trying to catch up to them, defend them. But a good player can just ignore the spearmen attack from one place to one another. But we're facing some lower elo players. I don't think it's going to happen. Blue wants more houses. They want all their housing now. And here come the scouts. Okay, maybe, so it looks like the red player might want to do a little bit of a scout rush. They're not hearing what I'm saying. This game has already been live. Might even already be done for all I know. I took a while setting it up, so it's not like they're listening to me. It's already occurred. It's already happened. We're in the past. Well, sort of. The game's probably the end of the game might be wrapping up right now. We're watching it in sort of real time, sort of not. The rush from Castle Age. So the red player is not only rushing a little bit of cavalry over here to defend themselves. They're also rushing Castle Age pretty quickly. Getting those mining... Okay. And the blue player has got 41. So the blue player's not doing quite as good on the eco. They're putting a lot into food. Okay, which makes sense. Which makes sense they're going heavy onto the food, because for this... I mean, they got 19 as well. But for... they're playing as the Magyars. The Magyars, what they do is... Realistically, if they want to go for their elite units, they get the castles, you know, get the stone over here for the castle. I'm not sure why they put your mining camp so far away. No, it's a lumber camp, never mind. Could put a mining camp over here, right? You're walking so far. Getting the wall of houses over here. Oh, a fight is happening. I get distracted from my own thing. So, blue is attacking over here, okay. And they want to attack the villagers to see if red is paying attention to defend. And they did, so they're running. And they're going to see these 3 cavalry right now. The question is, are you going to attack? What are you doing over there, sir? Why did you scout all weird across that tree? Red just told these guys to attack on that. They're going to follow it all the way home. And, ooh, blue's microing that a little bit, or just didn't path it properly. And that scout could be in trouble. Brings one back. Doesn't want that one involved. Interesting. You hope they build a stable to see the elephant unit? Yeah. I want to see these... Yeah, I really want to see this guy... I mean, Khmer, they did build the stables. So they have 2 stables, so... Once they get to Castle Age, they should, you know, see the elephant they can build there, right? The battle elephant. I didn't even notice the battle elephant when I played the Khmer for the first time because I didn't build stables. Oh, that's a lot of scouts of their own. We got a scout war. There we go. So the nice thing about just going, if you're doing Empire Wars, just build a stable relatively early, build a couple scouts, and you don't have to worry about any scout harassment because your scouts just keep up their scouts. If you go for spears, a good player, like I said before, will just attack here with their scouts. Oh, the spears are coming for me. Then they just run over to here and attack over there until you get yourself walled in. So I feel like the meta for Empire Wars is just build a stable fairly early, build a couple scouts. If you see them building 3 scouts, all right, maybe you build 4 or 5 to probably defend yourself. And then this will occur where your scouts will be fighting their scouts in the open, and you know what's not happening? Your villagers getting bodied while your spearmen struggle to keep up and defend. I really feel like the spearmen are not particularly valuable. Ooh, look at you. Okay, so the blue player, the reason why they haven't caught up with Castle Age yet, they're still trying to catch up here, is because they put more into their war economy. They've got 7 spearmen, which, as we've seen, are not particularly useful because unless the scouts actually take the engagement, which this ELO they might, doesn't really mean much. Are we fighting over here? Yeah, oh, they got one. Okay. Oh, but here come even more scouts. Oh, wait, are these gonna be knights or scouts? Can't tell. Light cavalry versus scout cavalry. What's the difference? I guess one has an upgrade and the other doesn't? Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, the scout cavalry is the upgraded from the light cavalry. Is that how it works? I think so. Yeah, you've got no upgrades. Wait, 7 damage versus default 5. Do you just have different units because of different civilizations for your cavalry? Maybe. I don't know. I'm confused why your numbers different, names different. All right, now they're both in Castle Age. What are we building? The Battle Elephant. They do know about the Battle Elephant. Either they found it or they already know about it. Okay, I like this. Now the question is, what do they do to counter a Battle Elephant? Because even the things that they are weak to still take a long time to take out. 1.06. They move faster than a lot of the foot soldiers and stuff like that. Nowhere near as fast as proper cavalry. Scout calves are lower than light calves. Gotcha. So, like, you start with scout calves, and then you upgrade them to light calves. Is that how it works? But I got elephant, baby. We got ourselves an elephant. Got some archers there, skirmishers. Got a nice little mix. Looks like we're going to have ourselves some nice Castle Age fights, maybe. Going for a 4 town center in the middle of the wood. I like this if they get away with it. I mean, blue's chilling back here. They might not scout. Low elo. You know, scouting is usually done much less efficiently, right? Still learning the game. And a quick castle over here. I like this from the red player. I like this a lot. This is fun. This is neat. One man, like, just look at that mammoth, beautiful creature. Let's go ahead and get that HUD off there so we can truly witness the greatness that we're looking at. Yes, love that. All right. Oops. Press a button. Oh, that's just the thing. Putting the HUD back on. I was like, what was that flipping thing that I glitched out? No. All right, so we're doing great over here. What are you up to? You're training more light cavalry. I'm not sure having 16 light cavalry and training more is the play. I don't know why you want 22 light cavalry. Is your plan just to harass them early? Is that your plan? I mean, maybe that's your best play. Slam them early in the Castle Age with your cavalry before they have a chance to build a bunch of elephants. 'Cause I'm not sure how the blue player counters battle elephants, especially to get the ballista elephants. Already going towards the Imperial Age. That's a fast Imperial Age. 16 minutes in-game time. It's more like under 10 IRL time. It's like hard to do the math on that. The town center goes up in time. They could have maybe stopped that. And I see. They wanted to build a forward castle, and that's they have the scouts to protect it. Gotcha. Okay. And so, yeah, low elo players do love to go for sit back and boom, which is fine. I love a little sit back and boom match. It's fun to see how the final battles play out. Go for another town center over here, a little bit eco. They've played like they're not. They're low. Their elo's only 642, but like they're not clueless. They know to put town centers, you know, to build more than one town center for resources. Keep your, you know, idle TC looking good. They're kind of even out a little bit, but even at the 600 elos, people have the general concept of how to play the game. They're just not as familiar with all the units and micros and stuff yet, right? Also, this is Empire Wars elo is a little bit different than regular elo, right? That's a fast Imperial Age, though. This castle's going up here. The thing is about what purpose does this castle serve? What does this castle do for you as well? How many villagers have building this? One? That's why it's taking a while. I don't understand what the purpose is. It's also quite possible these people like got really high on regular. No. Their elo. I remember their elo was like, we can check. Their elo was 452. Yeah. The Empire Wars just has a higher elo than random map because of yeah, they got 429 random map. Elo's higher. Yeah, your elo's like up by 200. What is this giant wall? I love low elo matches. You never see the Great Wall. It's not even completed. It doesn't even reach over here. The red player wants to wall off. I don't think the red player. Let's shift right click there, double click this. They haven't seen the castle. They don't know this castle's there. So that's why they're doing this wall. They're not realizing they're going to be walling a castle and all these units on their side. Also, it's going to take forever to do. I love it. I was playing like a low elo match like a week or so ago, and somebody just walled off the entire map to me. It was funny. It's such a waste of resources. It's so much, and it's not that hard to push through one single wall somewhere obscure. They've got fortified walls too, 1,800 hit points. I love this though. I love it. Oh, I need this wall. Once this wall goes up, that's thumbnail territory right there. You got that right. All right. So I had a little poke over here. Now the range of a castle is 8, and the range of a ballista elephant is, I believe, 5. Doesn't show it here for whatever. No. Oh, the trebuchet already! The fast trebuchet can do damage on this castle. They're upgrading Corvinian army. I don't know what that does off the top of my head. Maybe makes their guys better, but the Ford Castle, they see they're under attack. They're going in. The wall is going up. Oh, I hope that wall... I want this match to go long for that wall to finish. They need to go do something about that trebuchet. I'm not sure if they realize it's happening. They got the... Yeah, they see it's happening. They're going in. One's got a little too far ahead. Once these guys catch up, it should be fine. Unless the battle elephants come in. The battle elephants coming in to defend this, but the trebuchet goes down too quickly because they had nothing to defend the trebuchet. Trebuchet a little too far forward there, and that will buy them some more time. It's not hard to make another trebuchet. Building a watchtower next to the castle. Oh, I want to see just like watchtower on all corners of the castle. Oh, it's so much easier to get like titles and thumbnails from low elo guys because they do crazy stuff. And they're building a town center right next to the castle. I see they put the castle forward because they wanted to get a town center here, and the town center's there for defense. Gotcha. Oh, the wall's going up. I wish they had more villagers going up on it so it would go quicker, but the wall is going up. I mean, I only need this part of the wall to go up for the thumbnail. I can just look at that and screenshot, and the Great Wall. The Great Wall of... who's building it? The Khmers. The Great Wall of Khmer. Remind me of that, chat. That's a title worthy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Look at me spectating the game and also like trying to think of thumbnail title at the same time. To be fair, there's downtime. This game does have downtime. Right now, they both did their engagement. They're sitting back and building up a little bit. Red's building an AI army, one of each unit. Oh no. Yep, they've got one knight, one cavalry archer. I think they're building one of each because they're learning. Like they're learning it, just as I'm learning how to spectate and commentate properly for these videos. I'll get better and better to do it more. They're also learning what the units do. They want to build one of their thing. Check them out. Low elo legends do crazy stuff because they're just testing things out. It's fun to watch. Crossbowmen upgrade. They want to get some crossbowmen. They have many crossbowmen. They do have 4 archers. The trebuchet's back in again, and this time they actually have an army to defend it. They've got 8 light cavalry over here, and then they've got 3 of the skirmishers as well. Blue reacts a little bit slow there. Yeah, there's the skirmishers. Now we can see how this battle plays out over here. And got some more guys coming in as well. They just didn't attack ground command. They didn't tell it to attack trebuchet. They didn't attack ground. How are they doing? There are 15 of those over there. They dig the trebuchet. They controlled them. They took out the trebuchet. They took some casualties there. It cost them a trebuchet, maybe a few units, but I think the red player is actually coming out ahead in this because they're forced engagement here. They have 2 castles. I didn't even see it. I didn't even notice it. They have 2 castles with a watchtower in between. I love you, red. Oh, such easy thumbnails. Oh, all I have to do is take a screenshot of this, or maybe like this, or maybe like that. I don't know. And then boom, it's just free real estate. It just, who does this? I love you. You make my life so easy. Or I come over here and just turn off the HUD like this and scroll in and like, oh boom, crazy, wow. it's so free. I love it. Oh man, shouldn't spend too much time talking about thumbnails and titles. Should actually talk about the game, right? We're building some barracks over here. It's just, I mean, when it's wacky like this, you gotta admit what you're all about. Right? Oh, but that's it for the wall, because the Magna Hussar coming out. And they got the cavalry upgrades going already, +4 attack and +2 armor. That's great. So they have the scouts, so it should be pretty easy if they spam the hussars. It should be pretty easy for those hussars to run in, smack that trebuchet down, and get out of there. I don't know if 3 scouts is going to get the job done. 3 light cavalry. I mean, they do have 4 attack and 2 armor, but unfortunately, that's just not enough to run around it because they got so much armor to go around. You need more than... Look how they're just body blocking with their own bodies. That's not going to be enough. I mean, you can build your own trebuchets. Look how fast those hussars train, because I think they have conscription, right? Some of these ones they show up here. Oh, there's the bloodlines. Oh, that's not going to work. Sending in five of these guys to walk around it, and no, that's not going to take out the trebuchet. You need, honestly, a trebuchet of your own would be good. You could pressure them. You do have your own trebuchet, I didn't see it, okay. But you were not able to defend your trebuchet because you're too busy trying to attack theirs. Also, that's the value of that battle elephant. One battle elephant, just walk up to it and attack it and do great damage. So far, red is doing nicely here, although blue's eco is significantly better. 13 more villagers. And their army's comparison value, military value 1.9, 2.6. They're probably going to lose this castle. Unless they're repairing it. They have 2,000 stone. Have they been buying stone from the market? Or they just like mine out a bunch. I don't know. But that is lovely. That one trebuchet though is that's gonna burn through a lot of this player's stone. But they have another trebuchet already. They're cranking out their own trebuchets. They're trying to use their trebuchet to attack this trebuchet. Problem is trebuchets do like to miss a lot. Moving a little bit closer. They have nothing protecting it. Where is your military protected? You have 1 monk. You could try using that monk to convert somebody or grab some relics. You got 3 Immaculate Hussars. You have 13 light cavalry. Those 13 light cavalry would probably be enough to run in and smack that. And then again, you've got so much. Honestly, at this point, I would like to see a mangonel. A mangonel from the blue player, if they even have a siege workshop. Like, build a forward siege workshop with, like, somewhere around your castle. And then send it to... are you building anything I see? Switch your vision. You can tell who I'm watching, the color of that down there. Blue. Red. And, I'd like to see a mangonel just to slap this grouped up army would be real nice. That'd be real nice as opposed to like trying to have a trebuchet hit from distance. This trebuchet is... Oh, but the trebuchet hitting their town center. I didn't see that. Oh, that's nice. Instead of using their trebuchet over here, they decide, fine, you attack my castle, I'll defend it up by repairing with my boys, and then my trebuchet will take down your town center and damage your economy even further. They're down to 44 villagers because that big hit over there. That town center wasn't particularly well defended. So blue is doing the smart strategy of like, oh, okay, yeah, this trying to defend this castle is not great for... Did they just delete their own castle? No, it got destroyed by the trebuchets, and now they're sending in the hussars one by one. That's not the play. I don't like what blue's doing over here. I like what red's doing over here. I don't like what red's doing here. I do like what blue's doing over here. Blue may have lost a castle. They can literally build 2 more with the resources they have over there, almost 3. And, okay, they can't make their hussars. They've not been getting good value out of their hussars anyway. They've hurt blue's economy a little bit. I would like to see them continue this push. I would like to see them use the mobility of their Magna Hussars. They're like cavalry. The whole point is that they're fast, not as strong as the knight, but they're fast and stronger than regular cavalry. Use them to run over to here. You don't care about that farm, that lumber camp. They're not doing anything. Run over to here and hurt this unprotected economy. The red player has put up no walls, nothing to defend. But I think the blue players, I don't think panicking to build another castle is your play. I think using these trebuchets to go around and doing a counteroffensive of your own is the play, or massive army. They are building, yeah, okay, they've got, wait, 14 hussars. You're queuing up hussars because they can't build the Magna Hussars right now from their stables. Where are your stables at, good sir? I don't know, but we have fighting happening over here, so let's engage. The red player have put no walls. I mean, fair point. They did put walls. They did put walls, just not a... they just didn't finish them. Okay, they're trying to finish the wall from this side. They're trying to finish the wall from this side, but they have to, like, push. They realize that blue is here. Oh, there, the counter push from blue. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, and they lost a lot of their hussars doing that. They need to get some of these other units involved. The villagers have built that. Put those villagers inside that to garrison. Nah, doesn't matter. They can push back. The blue player cannot figure out how to deal with this. Mangonels. Mangonels. We're upgrading them to onagers. Oh, building this trebuchets over here. It's not going to work. I feel like one or two of them already... They're attacking him while they're building him. They're going to go down. Use your villagers to repair those. You're trying to take out theirs, but he saw you doing it. It's not... Yes, not... Get some good hits. Get some good hits. Oh, I'm blue player. I'm rooting for you, but you're having a bad day. Yes, building a defensive castle is a much better strategy for you. The problem is, like I said, the battle elephants... Oh, now we've got the ballista elephants coming out. They got a little armor upgrade over there. They can't get... the cavalry damage upgrades don't apply to ballista elephants, because they're weird like that. They are mounted. Oh, the mounted scorpions of the ballista elephants are doing damage. It's really hard to counter this. How do you counter a unit that has, like, almost 300 hit points? It's difficult. How do you counter trebuchets when they're protected by units that have almost 300 hit points? It's difficult. I really think blue's best plan... And the wall is going up! The wall is being built, and there's the gate there. I don't think they need it. I feel like red can just continue this push all the way, and that wall won't even matter. But if red gets comfy here, this could be bad for them. I feel like if red finishes this wall, that could be bad for them, because they might be the kind of player to be like, the wall is up, I'm going to sit back and eco up some more and build a bigger army. When realistically, they're rolling through blue. They should continue it, because blue has 78 eco compared to their 45. If they stall, that's bad for blue. Why are you moving your trebuchets this way? To safety? Did blue... I mean, I think blue took out most of red's army. Maybe they just had more units? I was too busy talking about other things, and I didn't even witness what happened. What happened to... I mean, I guess those elephants aren't immortal. You sent enough units at them, right? I mean, look, yeah, he's down to... Yeah, I think blue sent his entire army at red there. I wasn't paying attention. Those clearly probably on my screen. That's exactly the type the player red is. It seems like it. I mean, they just lost their army there. I mean, to all due credit, these guys have an elo of 650, 640, and they're as you can see, their elos are like 400 for the 500, whatever, 400, 500 for the random ramp. They seem to have some knowledge of the game. They're clearly not masters at the game, but like, they understand, you know, build your castle, build your units, trebuchets take down castles, you know, take the danger of trebuchets. These guys have played the game. I mean, how many maps have they played? They've only played like, you know, 50 or 60 matches each, but... Oh, there comes the elephants, though. I want to see... Yeah, I want to see more from the stables out of red. I want to see the red players spamming out... Oh, their wood situation is real bad. They only have 6 people on wood. That's going to cost them. They have 6,000 wood coming in, or 6,000 food. They need to go to the market, sell some of that food, and buy wood if I can talk properly. Ballista elephant doing work. You can take this fight. You can take this fight. You have 5 of your hussars. I feel like 5 hussars can take 1 elephant. Never mind. So you can retreat back to the castle anyways, right? Don't even bother. Use those hussars. Use that mobility. Harass their economy even more. Oh, those trebuchets are just sitting there, just asking for it, begging for it. They saw him. They caught a glimpse. They caught a glimpse of the unprotected trebuchets. Oh, but they're scared of... Okay, no, they should be scared. That's actually... that's 2 ballista elephants and some pikemans. Oh, but you kite them away with the micro. Attack that guy! Hit that micro! Get that spearman out of there while he's low on hit points. Blue doesn't have stone. That's not that big of a deal. You don't need stone to make units. You don't need stone to make your castle, which... I mean, that's fine. You can just make units that aren't to the castle. You don't need the... Yeah, get involved. Yeah, get them, boys, get them. There we go. Okay, the ballista elephants are doing a lot of damage over there. Okay, man, the hussars are nothing. They are nothing compared to ballista elephants. I mean, granted, hussars are just like an upgrade to like cavalry, whereas these are like their special units. Plus, they had the pikemen to counter them. I think attacking the one that low on hit point, good. The other 3 versus 2, not good. The wall's still not done yet, by the way. The villagers keep getting taken out. The wall's not getting finished. The blue player is sitting back, ecoing up. What are you doing? You are trying to train some elite Magnar Hussars. Got the elites now. Building a trebuchet of your own. Got some Magnars queued up. Got an upgrade queued up over there. Also trying to queue more Hussars. I don't know why. They're getting bodied. And I mean, I guess they do... the blue player is figuring out to like scout around and look for weaknesses. They thought they found one there, but they were protected by these guys. They can go ahead and, the fact they haven't tried to go for an eco attack from behind blows my mind. But, yeah, I mean, 650 elo, right? The wall trapped the Hussars? Well, not yet. They're not done. I mean, oh, it trapped them over here. You're right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they could have just gone this way, right? I think they got trapped. I think it was less they got trapped, more like they decided they want to take the engagement and work out. What is this over here? Got a couple of ballista elephants over here. Yeah, Red's exactly the kind of player who wants to sit back and build over here. We'll have ourselves a nice long video, hour-long video. Here we go. For the hour-long video enjoyers, that's fine by me. We're vibing. Background noise, right? Building the barracks. Why barracks? Or do you think you're going to build spearmen to counter the elephants? Chat, what's the counter to the elephants? Is it spearmen? The wall probably by Red sometime improve their eco. Yeah, it does by the, yeah, they are catching up on eco. The wall's not improving their eco. It's the fact that Red this fact that Blue wasted a lot of their military fighting Red in bad engagements over and over and over and over again. And, well, now they're trying to catch up on the military, and they're getting there. Honestly, all they need to do is take advantage of the mobility of the Hussars. Use the elites. You've got 10 elite Magnar Hussars over here. You got 14 regular Hussars over here. Grab those 24 units. Run through the middle. Go around this gap. You see they have no wall over here. Come back. Slam their economy. Get them on the defensive. Get them over here. Get them to make some mistakes. Attack the village over here. Do some damage. And just buy yourself time. Make sure you maintain that economic advantage. Make sure you have that economic advantage. And the blue player is considering it. There's a fight happening. Villagers under attack. That would just be a wild animal attacking, I believe. This castle's slowly going up. I don't know that it matters. I feel like the blue player, if they're aware, can literally just ignore all this. First of all, I don't think they know that's there. They don't know that's there yet. But if I'm the blue player, I just ignore that. I just ignore that. Trying to make trebuchets is not going well for me. Just go around. Your whole thing is light cavalry with high mobility. Don't take this engagement. Run past that. This engagement goes poorly for you. I mean, maybe the elite Magna Hussars can do some damage. I don't know. I mean, you're facing this feels like a bad matchup for you. I feel like they have a lot of units. Elite Magna Hussars, those count as like pikemen to counter elephants? I mean, maybe the elite Magna Hussars, they do have 14 damage, and they got the armor. Oh, I mean, they're doing it right. Oh, they got the monk to get... Oh, they need to use that monk to convert an elephant. That'd be so good for them. But yeah, as I thought, they did lose this engagement. I feel like they should have microed that monk to try and convert a battle elephant. That'd been very powerful. That'd be very powerful. Don't send in 3 more. I think those are just like auto-queued to like send over there. Again, the blue player is taking bad engagements. They're starting to lose their economic advantage. I think the red player needs to... push. I mean, also keep in mind, they're shooting down, they're microing the elephants to shoot down the trees. They don't want these trees here. I love this. Maybe they've never played around with the mounted elephant before. They want to, yeah, oh, yep, it can, yep, sure does. Shoots down trees real good. Or maybe they want to build a castle here, and that's why they're shooting down the trees. I think blue is trying to figure out how to beat this. Like, what matchup beats this? I think Blue's using this as, like, a learning match of, like, hey, what the heck beats these mounted units? And I think his units were doing fine at first. The biggest problem he has is that, well, he's facing things that counter his mobility. These counter cavalry, right? So, a bunch of halberdiers in the front line, slow them down. You got these guys with, like, range from the back. What's happening over here? We got, these red guys are pushing this blue mining camp out of here. This is red side. Red has split the map in 2, working on it anyways, and they're saying, hey, this is my side, this is your side, and, like, look at this. Oh, and they're on the Blue's lumber camp is way over here. They have not moved that in a while. Don't send in 8 of your wait, their army's split. Yeah, get involved in that, get involved in that. Get involved in that, but they have so much hit points. They have, but now you're gonna run to the halberdiers and it's no good. No, I don't think it's not worth it for 1. You're going to take down 1 and that's it. That's a bad trade, I don't think. Losing 8 of your Hussars for 1 battle elephant's great for you, per se. The blue player needs just mass troops. I think the best way to take down these battle elephants is just superior numbers. Okay, because your units are just countered by the halberdiers, they're backed up by these bad boys, and you run 8 units into a group of, what's this? 7 plus 6 plus 3 plus 4, that's like, what? 7, 13, 17, like 22 units there? Sending 8 of any units into 22 is usually going to go poorly, even if you don't have the advantage, right? Do I support any sports team? I don't really watch a lot of sports, no. We all made fun of that wall, but here's... The wall's not what's getting the job done. It's not the wall. It's the blue player... The blue player has mobility. If the blue player wants to, they can run 8 Magnar Hussars, or regular Hussars, just through there, and then come around here and fight. Or they could run over to here somewhere, start attacking the wall. These guys can't even engage until the wall goes down. So by the time that wall goes down, what are those 3 halberdiers can do against 8 hussar or whatever? Make a siege unit. Make a mangonel. They've got, this guy's got some trebuchets somewhere, right? He's got 5 trebuchets. He's making mangonels, fantastic. What are these little blue dots down there? I don't know what this mean. He's making the, okay, he's making mangonels. He's figuring out, okay, good. The Great Wall of Khmer. They're making mangonels, and those will do really nicely against slow-moving units. The range of the elite ballistic... what is the range of a mangonel? I think the mangonel has a range... What is your range, sir? Is it... Where's your mangonel at? Oh, it's inside of it. They have a range of 7, and these guys... I don't think it shows me. I believe they have a range... No, they have a range of 5 plus 1 is 6. Mangonels have better range than at least ballistic elephants. So you can just micro... You can just... 2 or 3... mangonels, micro, just bodies this entire army. Apart from... No, because they have a cavalry archer. But, like... Now, these guys might slowly walk up to... You need a couple guys in front of it, but... Put your elite skirmishers... Oh, the elite skirmishers are a good call. Yes, yes. Blue's figuring out... Elite skirmishers might be the counter here. Yes, these bad boys over here. They've got 6 range, same as the Elvant. The attack's not crazy. But the skirmishers, I think, will counter the pikemen. I think the elf... If there's enough skirmishers to take down the elephants, it'll take a lot, though. You think the number of dots, how many building produce the units? So it's 26 hussar of 2 sables. Oh, neat. Gotcha. Oh, we got a fight happening where? Where? Oh, over here. Oh, that's just because they have... Oh, the wall has been completed. The Great Wall has been completed. So many choices to title this. Really, I could... There's so many screenshot potential. I could do the Great Wall. I could do like a zoomed out thing showing a little bit of this. Oh, we got an army coming in. It's fighting time, boys. It's fighting time. So the elephants are coming out. This is not going to go well for you. Why are you running your... Oh, they're just going to get massacred. Why? The wall is up. You don't get easy access. I mean, they're outside the wall. Maybe that's why you win. Try to protect your villagers. Just, they're getting bodied. Stop sending 10 units to attack 30. Especially when theirs are ranged. It's trying to convert... more of their ecos catch up. They're even resources collected around about red slightly ahead now. I need blue to do more of the thing called making siege units to, like, poke the wall for a back attack, or have the siege units to help them. I don't understand what blue's thinking. I send in 8 of these guys, they did. I send in 12 of these guys, send 20 of these guys. Like, it's just like... Send one guy in to scout, check to see how much army they have there. Spoiler alert, it's a lot. And then, you know, do something different. Also... stop, like, clearly your light scout, I mean, they are, Magnar Hussars, at the end of the day, are just glorified light scouts. I think a Cavalier has better, like, damage and armor stats than a Magnar Hussar does. The whole point of Magnar Hussars is that they are, like, slightly stronger scouts that can, move quickly around the map and take fights. They're not really meant to be like, oh, I'm going to be the front line of my 30 guys versus your 30 guys, because they're actually a little bit weaker and squishier. Red's finally taken the attack. Forward in come the trebuchets. Red is feeling confident. Red has seen blue throw army after army at them. This actually could work out for blue's favor. Blue gets their mangonels over here. Where are your mangonels at? 4 of them. They're all stacked inside this. Hopefully they're not glitched inside there. I'm not sure if blue even knows they're there. Blue probably not using the hotkey to select military units. If blue doesn't see these mangonels inside of this building, then he might... Oh, no, they're garrisoned inside the building. Oh, no, they're garrisoned inside of the building, and blue might never realize it. We might never see those mangonels come into play. That would be a problem. Blue might be, like, building this here and not realizing that he has the garrison flag on there. It's not a big deal. You just click the building, click on garrison, but at 650 elo. Well, he might not know that yet. I need to see blue get those mangonels out of there. He needs those. Those 4 mangonels just send these guys to attack ground. Mangonels behind them once the mangonels are closer on the map, right? And then I think that rolls this army. But that is the problem, is I don't know that they've realized it. They don't know. Also, they have this unfinished house over there for whatever reason. All right, blue, and they stopped working on their eco, just chilling at 70. What does blue do here? Red's just massing their army. They're waiting for the trebuchets. I think red's lining up to do the killing blow here, unless we see something beautiful from blue. We do it. And there's the resignation from blue, because they finally realized that it was over. from start to finish, looking real good for the red player. But there it is. You'll love to see it. And I have plenty more videos you can watch too. See you next time.